All right, welcome back, everyone. This week's recipe of the week is being brought to you by Cracker Boy and Cracker Girl seasoning. I'll tell you what, if you're not using it, well, your food's only tasting second best. But because Miss Anna's in the house, and we thank Miss Anna, she is stepping in a little bit and helping out Joy. But you have made what?
Cheeseburger soup.
That is the aroma that's filling this studio. I mean, Courtney's safe. She's behind the screen. She can't smell it, but everybody else is suffering over
Oh. Well, I'm surprised y'all haven't, already tackled it and just taken it over.
We got these microphones that won't let us get very far.
Uh-oh.
So we kind of have to be still. But now, this is cheeseburger soup.
Yes.
All right, what's the burger now?
Well, it's deer, of course.
Well, of course. It has to be Tennessee homegrown. So you can use ground beef or venison.
You can.
All right, tell us how you did it.
So this one is really easy, which, I'm a huge fan of easy. So I brown the meat with onion, and then I put together the ingredients in the crock pot in the morning, set it on low all day. So it's got potatoes, corn, it's got cheese. I mean, how could you go wrong with these ingredients? So, and of course, my favorite is Cracker Girl.
Yes.
So that's this one up here.
A little spicy.
Yeah, a little bit spicy, but it gives it a really good flavor. So we use it in a lot of the things we cook these days.
We do.
We do.
Now, Flowers Deer Processing also has the Cracker Boy seasoning.
We do.
For sale at both the deer processing and...
Deborah's taking it to the flea market every month. So if you can head out there and see her, she's got it for sale with our pork sausage. So.
That's right. And let me tell you, y'all make some of the best pork sausage there is.
It's pretty awesome.
Does your husband have anything to do with that?
Well, just a little bit.
A little bit. Now, Jim Flowers is her husband, and Jim is really busy right now, probably.
He is. He hated he missed tonight, but, it's that time of year.
It's that time of year.
Yep.
He is. You got to get him while the getting's good right now. 950 deer is what we got a report from. Just so far, it's been checked in, and we're not even to the modern gun yet.
We hadn't even made it to gun yet.
We hadn't even made it to gun yet, and we still like another week of muzzleloader. So that's pretty awesome. So. I hope everybody's having a great time out there in the woods, in the outdoors. Just be safe. That's all we're asking for. We've had a couple of accidents already, but, we can curtail that a little bit more.
Main thing is everybody needs to make sure they got that safety harness on.
From the time the first foot leaves the ground.
And then the time you return to the ground.
And I want to harp on it just for a second. Most accidents occur either ascending or descending. Not while they're sitting up there, and you might think, well, he sat up there and he fell asleep and fell out. That's normally not the case.
Nope.
It is while you're going
wet,
up.
Trying to go up that ladder.
That's right. And people don't think, 31 degrees, like we've had some warm days here, so you're going to have some fog. You're going to have a little mist, and then all of a sudden it turns to 30 degrees and it's ice, and you go up those steps and if you got the old ladders that just have a pole and sticks or stick-ups on the side, you're subject to foot just slide right off of that. Well, you better be attached somehow, or you're going to have a rude awakening when you hit the ground. I had one just with a sidewalk walk. That hurt, and I didn't make it over a curve that high. So I better have my safety belts on. But you can do that. So do that. This recipe, is it on, Ron? Is it getting on?
Yes.
It's getting on the website.
Yes, it is.
SouthernWoodsandWaters.com. Click recipe section, and Miss Anna's recipe will be on there. So we appreciate Miss Anna. And all the flowers closed. I can't believe that you got away from every other flower is skinning deer.
Well, I was there last night, so.
Oh, that's tell you what, great place to go. 4550 Eatons Creek Road. Tell them that Southern Woods and Water sent you. You will not be dissatisfied. I promise. I want to talk just for a second more. You winterize boats. And I want people to know, not just bass boats, not just aluminum boats, not just pontoons. You winterize everything.
All boats.
If it floats
That's right.
and it has a motor and not a paddle, you'll winterize it.
That's correct. That's correct. We don't want anything to freeze and bust.
Nothing. And,
No.
and people do not realize how important that is until that pretty spring day
I know.
when Mama says, I want you to take me out on the lake, and then you get out there and it won't crank.
Yeah. And it's over with.
And you're sitting on the ramp. You know, you're sitting on the ramp, and it won't crank. You can't get it off the trailer.
think we need to come up.
And the whole line is backing up the
Oh, I
most
know.
of it.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing.
Yeah. So we'll need the live ramp cam.
That's it. We need a live ramp.
That would be very good.
But you can help get rid of that. You can
That's true.
alleviate that.
Hugh, you'd be surprised of the things that we'll find when we go to winterized. Kind of like a preventive maintenance type thing. We will see something, hey, this is fixing to break, or this is loose, or this is worn, this part's worn. We catch a lot of that stuff. Our guys don't just put treatment in the fuel and shake it around and
Yeah. No,
You know,
you really go through it.
pay us and see you later. No, yeah, we go through it. There's quite a bit they
Well,
check there.
A lot of times people don't realize that their water pump is messed up, or the little speedometer. You know the little thing that catches wood every time you go fishing, the
Yeah.
little speed hole there.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I'm picking those things out on, and I have picked out some splinters like 3/4 of an inch long to get in there. That's what I'm saying. But you guys will do that.
Oh yeah.
Winterize it,
When
get
we
it ready.
winterize an outboard, of course we put the fuel treatment in the fuel, and we'll run that boat for 15-20 minutes to get it in the entire fuel system. It's not just that it's in the tank and treating that 50 gallons or 20 gallons or whatever. It's got to be in this whole system. So we run that motor long enough to be in the whole system. Then we actually remove the prop to check for fishing line
That's right.
or anything around there, and then we check the lower unit grease to make sure it doesn't have any milkiness to it.
In the
That's
water.
a telltale sign.
Water in
No
it.
water in there, so you're ready to go for the, to put it up for the winter.
And if
in
you do
springtime.
find something, you quickly call the customer
Right.
and say, "Hey, we've got a little
Here you go.
problem." You
And
might
another
need to
thing
think
we
about
do,
it.
this is a special we do this time of year, and it generates business. The month of December, we get big discounts. We knock the rate down 10% on labor, and we knock 10% on parts, everything but electronics,
Okay.
because we just don't have the room to do that
You
on
can't do
electronics.
that. Yeah.
So that drums a lot of business up, and it helps the guys maybe fix
You
some things that they
got a
want to do.
special going on. Winterize your boats, your outboards for how much?
It's $99.
$99. $100, ladies and gentlemen. You can go through Christmas season without a worry about your boat. You'll know that when the Easter Bunny starts arriving, you can go beat him out there on the
There you
lake.
go.
Hey, we got to take a break, but before we do, I've got a real nice giveaway for you. We've got a bunch of Sneed soft plastics, and you smell that garlic? Can you smell that garlic? You can't smell it over
I
that
can't smell it
cheeseburger.
over the cheeseburger over there.
But we got some Sneed products here. Be the fifth caller here. It's 615-737-7767. Fifth caller. We got a bunch for you to take home. We'll be right back with more Southern Woods and Waters.